Today our topic is how to make peace with impermanence. Impermanence means that nothing lasts forever. Everything changes. People, situations, feelings, and even life itself are always moving, always shifting. This idea can be scary. We often want to hold on to things, our happiness, our loved ones, our success, and we fear losing them. But the truth is, nothing stays the same. The sooner we accept this, the more peace we can find in our lives. Let's talk about how to do that. First, understand that impermanence is natural. Think about the seasons. Spring turns into summer, summer into autumn, and autumn into winter. The cycle repeats every year. Trees lose their leaves, flowers bloom and fade, and the weather changes. Nature shows us that change is normal. It's not a mistake or a problem, it's just how life works. Human life is the same. We grow, we age, we experience joy and sadness, and we move through different phases. If we fight this natural flow, we create suffering for ourselves. But if we accept it, we can flow with life instead of against it. One way to make peace with impermanence is to practice gratitude. When we know that things won't last forever, we can appreciate them more deeply. Think about a beautiful sunset. It only lasts a few minutes, but that's part of what makes it special. If the sky stayed like that forever, we might not even notice it. The same is true for the good moments in life. A happy day, a kind word from a friend, or a moment of laughter, these things are precious because they are temporary. When we focus on being grateful for what we have right now, we stop worrying so much about losing it. Gratitude helps us see the beauty in the present moment. Another way to deal with impermanence is to let go of control. We often try to control everything in our lives because we want things to stay the same. We want to keep our jobs, our relationships, and our health exactly as they are. But the truth is, we can't control everything. Life is unpredictable. The more we try to hold on, the more we suffer. Instead, we can practice letting go. This doesn't mean we stop caring or stop trying. It means we accept that we can't control the outcome. We do our best, and then we release the need to make everything perfect or permanent. Letting go is a skill, and it takes practice. But over time, it can bring us a lot of peace. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches us a lot about impermanence. The Stoics believe that everything external, our possessions, our reputation, even our bodies, is not fully under our control. What we can control is our mind and our reactions. When we focus on what we can control, we feel stronger and more at peace. For example, if we lose a job, we can't control the fact that it happened, but we can control how we respond. We can choose to stay calm, to learn from the experience, and to look for new opportunities. The Stoics also remind us that everything we have is on loan. Our loved ones, our health, and even our lives are temporary gifts. When we remember this, we treat them with more care and appreciation. Mindfulness is another powerful tool for dealing with impermanence. Mindfulness means paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When we practice mindfulness, we notice how things are always changing. Our thoughts come and go, our feelings rise and fall, and our surroundings shift. This helps us see that change is a natural part of life. Instead of resisting it, we can learn to observe it with curiosity and acceptance. For example, if you're feeling sad, instead of fighting the sadness, you can notice it. You can say to yourself, "This is a sad moment, and that's okay. It won't last forever." Mindfulness helps us stay grounded in the present, which is the only place where life truly happens. It's also important to remember that impermanence can be a source of hope. When things are difficult, it's easy to feel like the pain will never end. But nothing lasts forever, not even the hard times. Just as happiness comes and goes, so does sadness. When we're in a tough situation, we can remind ourselves that it's temporary. This doesn't mean we ignore our feelings or pretend everything is fine. It means we hold on to the belief that change is possible. Life is full of surprises, and sometimes the darkest moments lead to the brightest breakthroughs. Another way to make peace with impermanence is to focus on what really matters. When we realize that everything is temporary, we start to see what's truly important. Relationships, kindness, love, and personal growth, these are the things that give life meaning. Material possessions, fame, and status are nice, but they don't last. When we focus on the things that truly matter, we feel more fulfilled. We stop chasing after things that won't bring us lasting happiness, and we start investing in what really counts. One of the hardest parts of impermanence is dealing with loss. Losing someone we love, whether through death or a breakup, is incredibly painful. It's natural to feel sad, angry, or even lost when this happens. But even in loss, there is a lesson about impermanence. The fact that we feel so much pain shows how much we loved. Love is one of the most beautiful parts of life, even though it comes with the risk of loss. Instead of avoiding love to protect ourselves, we can choose to love deeply and fully, knowing that nothing lasts forever. This doesn't make the pain go away, but it helps us see the beauty in the connection we had. Finally, remember that impermanence is what makes life so precious. If everything stayed the same, life would be boring. It's the changes, the ups and downs, that make life interesting and meaningful. Every ending is also a new beginning. When one door closes, another opens. When we embrace impermanence, we open ourselves to new possibilities. We become more adaptable, more resilient, and more open to growth. To make peace with impermanence, start small. Notice the changes around you, the way the light changes during the day, the way your mood shifts, or the way your body feels different from one moment to the next. Practice gratitude for what you have right now. Let go of the need to control everything. Focus on what you can control, like your thoughts and actions. Be present in the moment, and remember that even the hardest times will pass. And most importantly, focus on what truly matters: love, kindness, and connection. Impermanence is not something to fear. It's a reminder to live fully, to love deeply, and to appreciate every moment. When we accept that nothing lasts forever, we stop clinging to the past or worrying about the future. We start living in the now, and we find peace in the flow of life. So take a deep breath and let go. Life is always changing, and that's what makes it beautiful.